Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220 KHTS. This is Fred Arnold on the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight, and I'm very honored to have my friend Jeff Paul. Now, Jeff kind of has been an institution in this city when it comes to car washes because, man, that Valencia car wash has been around for a while, hasn't it?
It certainly has. We've been here 22 years. The first car wash in Valencia and the third car wash in the Santa Clarita Valley.
Yeah, I remember going to it when, the mall, I don't think the mall was even built at that time, was it?
The mall was not built.
Yes.
And in fact, there were a few auto dealers on Creekside at the time.
Yeah,
just a few.
And now it's full, and it's all being renovated. In fact, it's interesting you say that because there's just a few, in neighborhoods go through cycles, and now your neighborhood, that street is getting a renovation.
Absolutely.
And that's Creekside right behind Target. So let's get right into it. I want to ask you about charitable giving back. You were named Business of the Year by the Cancer Society for this local chapter, correct?
That's correct.
Tell us about how you were now. What giving did you give back when you were involved? What events?
Well, number one, every time you get your car wash at Valencia Car Wash, we give you a little card and you pick the charity that you want us to donate part of our profits to. And we've been doing that for about 10 years. And American Cancer Society has won every year. But we also give to the City of Hope. And what we do is we provide a scholarship for cancer survivors. And it's, first of all, they're thrilled to be going to college on a scholarship, but even more, they're happy to be alive.
You know, Jeff, that's what business is all about, in my opinion, in this country. I know we need the government for roads and everything else, but it's nice when business goes and supports its people in this fashion. I think it's really important that business continue to step up like yourself, and so I'm a big fan of that, and I really appreciate that. Let's talk about cars. Let's talk about having a clean car, because there's nothing better than having a clean car. What are some tips when I'm going to a car wash, whether someone's watching this on the other side of the country through the internet and they're finding out more about your organization? What are some tips we can give them when it comes to their car and taking care of their car?
Okay, in Southern California, any sunny day you want to have a clean car because you're going to feel a lot better. The car wash is going to take a lot of film and dust off your vehicle, and it's going to make the paint last longer. In the Santa Clarita Valley, you know, we have very hard water. So a tip for anybody that gets their car wash is make sure your car wash has soft water. And we treat all of our water, and it's going to remove all the water spots at the end of the day.
And that's important to know because as a resident, if you use the hose outside your house, normally it's tapped in before the soft water if you have soft water.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you mentioned that because if you're washing your car at home, you're using about 120 gallons of water on your car. If you get your car wash at Valencia Car Wash or probably many other ones, you're going to be using less than 40 gallons because we recycle our water.
And you're being environmentally friendly. Let's talk about something I really enjoy, and that is a car that is recently waxed and cleaned and the leather is conditioned inside. Tell us about how often do you recommend somebody go in and get a good cleaning like that?
I think they should get a good cleaning every 6 months. Obviously, for newer cars, you want to keep the paint shiny and you want to keep it protected. For older cars that get a lot of film on the car, water spots, you need a full, complete detail. And that probably is once a year.
Once a year, okay. A complete detail once a year.
With a buffer and clay bar on your car. And that's going to take care of your car. Then a wax every 6 months or every 3 months.
And they normally call that an express wax, right?
An express wax.
Yeah.
And that's going to keep your car polished and protected, but it will not take off the water spots or really heavy film.
Let me ask you something. This is something that just came to mind, and it's a little bit off topic. But you know, you always get sold, you know, having the special coating on your car at the dealer, and I get it's got to do some good. But tell me about that. What is it? Is it a film? Is it just a wax? What do they put on it, and how long does that last?
Yeah, I personally have never had it on my car. It's very expensive, and if you wax your car every year, you certainly don't need it, and you're going to save thousands of dollars.
So the key is to make sure your car is properly maintained.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't have that finish on it, you're going to have that challenge.
Right.
Yeah, very, very good. Let's talk about time. Time is important to me as a father of four, and I'm sure to you. one of the things was I didn't want to read the paper for 30 minutes while I'm waiting for my car to get done. But now it's a little bit quicker, plus there's express washes.
Yes, absolutely. We have an express wash. You sit in your car. We don't touch the inside, but it goes through the tunnel just like a full-service car wash. It's touch-dried after it's washed, and you just drive off. It's $5 in 5 minutes.
I love that. $5. It's very economical. It's quick, and then every so often, every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, you get the whole 9 yards, as they say.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of our customers have done just that. They'll get a full-service wash. Well, they used to get one every week. They now get one every other week, but they'll get in between the express wash. Saves them money, saves them time, and the kids love going through the car wash.
Oh, yeah. That's one disappointing. When it goes through by itself and you don't take your kids through it, it's not as much fun.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, thank you for all you've done in the community, Jeff. And if those that would like to, come by and get a car wash, you're on Creekside?
We're on Creekside, right by McBean. We've been there for 24 years, and we love the Santa Clarita Valley, and we hope to stay here for a long, long time.
And I'll tell you what, the Chamber of Commerce loves you. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being involved. We're going to continue to fight for every job. We're going to continue to do everything we can to bring prosperity to our city, and you're part of the solution. And thank you for all the residents that have ever had cancer or had a family member with cancer, because it's that contribution, it's that hope, it's that drive that business has out there to make a better tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you very much. By the way, on the American Cancer Society, our Relay for Life is in June.
And real quickly, before we jump off, the Canyon Country Car Wash.
Yeah, we just purchased Canyon Country Car Wash on Soledad, and we're now renovating the equipment, and we hope to have the same great service that we have in Valencia. Soledad, about 1 block south of Sierra Highway.
Very good, very good. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Paul. Jeff Paul is the entrepreneur and owner of Valencia Car Wash on Creekside Drive. You've been listening to Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight on AM 1220 KHTS.
Shop local.